Hello and welcome to Auto Reviews 24 to help you simplify your car buying journey. Today's car is for people who want to buy an affordable 3-row SUV, and if it also has a hybrid powertrain, it's even better, isn't it? But before we get into more details, I would request you all to please subscribe and hit the bell icon to support this channel. And most noteworthy is shout out to the kind people at the South Trail Hyundai who has landed us this car today. Alright, so let's get into more details. Today's car is the all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. It is one of the best looking car out there in the mid-size SUV, I would say. It is very similar to a Land Rover Defender. We'll talk about more once we do the exterior and interior review. But for now, for all the consumers out there, if you are looking for a car which is family friendly, which is budget friendly, which is practical, which has got more tech, then I still believe this new entry from Hyundai is a master stroke. Though it already has a 3-row SUV like a Palisade, Hyundai Santa Fe still fits very well into their lineup. In fact, it is cheaper than Hyundai Palisade and also comes with a hybrid powertrain. Let's get into more details and understand how this car stacks against all other competitors likes of Toyota's Highlander, Mazda CX-90 or even any other cars in this space, and see whether it is worth buying this car against those. Let's get into more details. Alright, let's talk about the exterior design of this car. The car is completely redesigned for the 5th generation of 2024, and as you clearly see, the design element is inspired by the Hyundai's H. You see the H style DRLs, you see the H style bumpers. Everywhere you will scream as if it is designed in an H form. In fact, I really like the new corporate Hyundai logo, which is quite flat and black here in this particular model. You have got functional air vents for cooling the engine. The front camera is right over here. Overall, the black and white combination in this car looks really nice. This is the Serenity white color. It looks really nice. Over to the side of this car and let's see how does it look. Again, the overall boxy style and the design continues. I like this wheel arches which are square and big. It comes with natural black finish which is looking luxurious. This 21 inches big wheels looks really nice, all blacked out, matte finish, 245 by 45 tire width goes well with this. A decent small touch here called Santa Fe, looks nice. We have got a big wide side mirrors with integrated cameras. If you zoom out, the car really looks big and bold and more like, off-roadish. Very similar to how a Land Rover Discovery looks. As you see in the side profile, the windows are big. The ground clearance of this car is 7 inches. If you go for an XRT model, it comes with 8.3 inches of ground clearance. The look overall is really nice. On the C-pillar right here, there is an interesting element. They call it C-pillar assist. You just put your handle here and you can climb on this wheel to access your roof. This is something unique in its class. I haven't seen this in any other car. But that's where things change. This is very much looking like a Land Rover product. If you go slowly on the back of this car, that's where I still believe that Hyundai should have done a bit better job in designing this, because the car overall looks really nice, but from the back of the car, It is very straight, very simple and very upright. It feels different. It's like very subjective. Not everyone would like this design. It still looks different in the market right now. Again, The tail light has that H logo carried over from the front. I like the way the big Santa Fe letters, new Hyundai logo again, flush design because the rear wiper is tucked inside this. You have got the rear view cameras. The rear bumper is also very well designed. You get one exhaust system here in this new 2.5 liter. In general, if you look at this car, it really is handsomely designed for the price point which is affordable for the families. Alright, so let's talk about the rear cargo space about the Santa Fe. Again, the reason why they have created this wide opening is with this design element of this wide doors, the new mechanical hinges, what they have created, which is much more lower, eventually results into a good wide space. You've got 14 cubic feet of space behind the third row. You've got some decent small space under the third row. You can manually put this third rows down, and that will enable you with 40 cubic feet of space. On my right, you can see you can power fold the second rows with these buttons. You have got household power slots over here. These are all controls which the third row passengers will be able to use. Once the second row is flat, you have access to around 79 inches of space, wide interior space, so you can literally use this car for car campings, and it would easily fit in a simple double bed mattress. Let's talk about the engine options available in this model. New Santa Fe comes with total 4 models: Preferred, XRT, Luxury, and this top-end Calligraphy. The Calligraphy models, in fact all the models comes with the gasoline option of 2.5 liter naturally aspirated V4. It produces 277 horsepower. It is mated with 8-speed dual clutch transmission. Also comes with hybrid, which is giving 231 horsepower. It is connected with the 1.6 liter small engine, which is also turbo. The only drawback I would say in this car is that particular model, which has hybrid powertrain, only comes on the lower base trim, which is Preferred. I wish they could have given that option for the top end model as well. Let's get into the driver side door panel. The door panel is really nicely laid out, very uniquely designed. I like this different olive green interior with beige finish. The wood finish over here is also very nicely done, but it's not an actual wood, it's a fake wood. Again, aluminum style plastic design, not a real aluminum. You get nice door handles, 2% memory sits over here, nice high quality switch controls, lock, unlock, everything. Decent side cubby holders here. We have got 12 speaker Bose sound system in this car, guys. Let's turn on the engine and talk about more driver oriented features and techs what this car has to offer. So let's talk about the driver side quirks and the features what this car has to offer. A unique style gear shifter here, which is on the steering column, not on the center console, which is nice, opens up the space. You just simply reverse and drive. When you do reverse, and you will see this camera system. You have got different camera modes, front, back, sides. You even have a 360-degree camera, which is again nice to have when you are looking to park the car. The steering wheel has this unique, it is the Morse code from Hyundai, which means H, and this is the new direction which the Hyundai company is going towards. This does not glow unlike Ioniq 6, but it's still a welcome change. Over to the center console over here, we have got 2 giant 12.5-inch screens. Again, the screen is quite smooth and zippy, also kind of it's quick to access. So again, the wood finish continues over here. It's a fake wood, but it really elevates the look of this car. The dashboard is nice and low. This is soft padded plastic, but looks really good. I like the stitch design over here, which floats all the way to the car doors. Over here we have got unique storage space. Once we press this, you've got small storage. This is very interesting. It is the ultraviolet UV sanitization box. You can put your car keys, phone, wallet in this, and it will sanitize them within 10 minutes. That's interesting. The AC vent design is quite uniform, straight lines like how the new Hyundai Palisade has. You've got some storage space over here. Even the glove box is quite wide. If you come back on the center console, we have got a good AC layout. 6-inch screen of AC layout. You have got some manual buttons, which is good to have, volume buttons. You have got drive terrain modes and everything with physical buttons, parking assist. The most interesting thing about this is you have got 2 wireless 15-watt charging pads. The best thing is it has got this elevated finish to it so that it helps you cool the phone. Cup holders are big and wide. One of the unique features of this dashboard is the multifunctional center console. This particular center console, as you see, has a decent sized space with an LED light inside. You can open this space from both passenger side as well as driver side. Now this is unique, isn't it? If you are able to see, I can literally open this glove box from the center console, and you can actually use the same from inside the front as well. Now it becomes more deep storage for you guys. So yeah, this is an interesting space management from Hyundai. As you can see, the space management on the center console under the space is also great. Good amount of space to put your stuff. Over to the car seats. Car seats are really plush, comfortable and wide. Again, comes with Napa leather. This is the beige interior, so it really kind of opens up the overall look of it. It is heated and ventilated, standard for both front and back seats. So let's get into the rear seats and the third row seats and kind of find out how it is. Okay guys, so let's talk about the rear seats. The rear door is really wide opening, and it has got the same design element from the front doors. Again, really very well designed, clean look. Lot of storage spaces, like you can have cup holders over here, water bottles, and even a deep storage here. You also can use your heated seats. Interesting placing of the AC vents for the rear passengers. Unlike the Palisade, there are two hooks which you can use. A nice, decent retractable storage. Okay, so the center console, as I was talking about, you can open this space from here and use it as you want. You also have USB-Cs on both the seats, which you can use for charging. Over to the seat comfort. This second row gives you almost close to 42 inches of space, which is really nice. You can actually use manually to bring the car seats back and forth. You also have electronic controls to be more comfortable the way you want. That is again something new into this particular product. Very well Santa Fe spelled out on the side skirts. This one comes with two dual sunroofs, the front one and the back one. The front one does open, the back one actually does not open, but it is wide and big enough for bringing you more openness and light into the second and the third row. Let's talk about more into how comfortable is the third row and does it really do justice. Let's go into the third row with one press of a button. Now I'm going to hop into the third row. The third row is not as roomy as it could be in the Palisade. This is roughly around 30 inches of space. The Palisade gives 32 inches of space. If I go on the other side, mind you, a 6-seater setup. This seat is all the way in the back, but I still have decent amount of room in front of my leg. Yes, my knees are higher than normal, but it still kind of gives comfort. I would say it's decent for a couple of hours of journeys for the adults, but it's mainly for the kids. On the feature set side of it, you get USB charging port, you get your own AC vent, you even have got your own AC controls for the third row passengers, which is something unique in this price point. Overall, I would say because of its boxy design, the space, the headroom, the legroom, everything is quite decent, and I think it has done a good job compared to the previous generation Santa Fe. And I feel that this car will really do well in the market where people are looking for an affordable 3-row SUV. We are behind the wheels of this all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. And boy oh boy, this car really looks so spacious. The moment you get into this car, you can literally see the design is complete departure from the previous year model. The first thing I notice is the steering wheel. Immediately, only one car comes to my mind, which is Land Rover Defender. Yeah, the driving immediately feels quite composed, soft. The overall feel of the steering wheel is softer than any sportier cars you might have driven before. I would say the suspension is very soft, and it actually is a good thing, because if you are looking to consider this car as a family car where your ride quality would be much nicer and softer, definitely I can say immediately that this car does not have that oof or the sportiness which you might be thinking first thing at a time because of the look of the car, which is more similar to the Land Rover cars. But as far as the value proposition is concerned, the practicality is concerned, this car really nails in all department. Different steering controls on my left, we have cruise control on my right, we have audio controls and stuff like that. Again, this is the top of the line calligraphy model, so as you clearly see, the fit and finish, the quality materials, it's top notch. That's why we also get this 12.5 inches of digital instrument control over here. In the lower models, you only get 5 or 6 inches of digital screen and remaining is analog. Hyundai's famous blind spot monitoring camera system as I turn right, a handy feature to have. We have got digital rear view mirror over here, which is nice. The car is boxy, so the visibility is big and nice. In fact, it feels so roomier and open that you would hardly feel that you are sitting in a mid-size SUV. But at the same time, I must say that when you're driving this car, you do feel that length and width of this car. So far, I'm really impressed with the ride quality of this car. It is really smooth. So the handling of the car is also very precise. There is a little bit of body roll, but it's not that much that it feels you underconfident. Again, the power delivery of this 2.5 liter turbo is decent, not the best in the class, but 277 horsepower is not less at all. The turning radius of this car is also decent, and the overall ride quality in the cornerings and turns and U-turns is also quite good. I don't see any big issues apart from this car not being tuned to be more sporty, but with the practicality, space and technology it comes with, I would say all the family members who are looking for an affordable 3-row SUV would not be disappointed. Alright, so it's time for the final thoughts, guys. Should you consider shortlist or buy the latest Hyundai Santa Fe? I would say if you're looking for an affordable, spacious, highly tech and nice looking boxy design, then you should certainly go ahead and buy this Santa Fe, because in this crossover mid-size SUV market, this is one of the best compelling product out today, which provides you the best value for your bucks, and hence I would certainly recommend you to buy this car. However, there are likes of Toyota's Highlander, Mazda CX-90, Mitsubishi's Outlander, and even Kia's Sorento, which is built on the same platform, as an option available for you guys to look at. For now, that's all from my side. Again, thank you for watching my review. See you all in the next video.